Our clinic provides the Salina community with a comprehensive spectrum of services delivered with compassion and sensitivity. We strive to create a partnership with our patients that promotes health and well-being in all phases of life. We care about our patients, we care about providing quality health care services, and we care about our community. Chances are you know many of us because Maori Clinic physicians live in Salina. We are coaches for youth sports teams and leaders for Boy Scouts and 4-H. We offer time, talent, and financial support to a variety of community events and charities. Our children attend school with your children. Our families attend worship services with your families. And we are proud to call Salina home. We have a vested interest in the success of this community, and we remain committed to an independent practice model that promotes our proud heritage and philosophy to provide quality medical care centered on the relationship between each patient and the physician of their choice. You have a choice for your medical care. Choose a doctor dedicated to the pursuit of excellence in healthcare services. Choose Maori Clinic.
Salina Regional recently opened our new urgent care clinic, so when there's a sudden illness or injury that needs immediate attention, we're ready for you. Now you can check wait times or avoid the lobby wait time altogether with our online check-in tool. Go to salinaurgentcare.com, choose your appointment time, and we'll hold your spot. It's that easy. Salina Regional Urgent Care Clinic, South 9th Street, right by Central Mall. When you need us, we'll be ready.
Reliability. It's about more than uptime. Backup is something you do to your work, not just your data. And dedicated is an adjective suited to work ethic as much as servers or Ethernet connections. At Nextech, we believe that the character of our IT professionals comes from the commitment and passion for their work. It's just how we're wired here. Nextech, our products and people are here for you.
The friendly staff at Salina Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Clinic, located at 523 South Santa Fe, are always welcoming new patients to serve in the areas of sports medicine, total joint care, and more. You can contact the office at 785-823-7213 or toll free at 1-866-406-4141.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazing Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Welcome to Salina Access TV, Front Night Football Week 2. This is actually week 1 for me because I was sick last week and Charles had to do a solo job. But I guess he's getting me back because he's going to be missing next week. And I'll be doing the solo job, huh, Charles?
There you go. That is right.
And he told me it was no fun doing a job by myself.
It wasn't.
But
and a couple times to run that off of you. Why are they doing that, Stu?
We will have to talk about that some other time.
That's it.
Well, both teams come in 0-1. Both teams show they can move the ball, especially through the air for both teams. But both teams move the ball sporadically on the ground. But when I was out talking to both coaches before the game, they were talking about both teams want to just line up, 7 on the line, and try to bust that ball down the field. In other words, a good old-fashioned smash-mouth football game, Charles.
I ain't seen one of those in a long time.
No, you haven't. And the reason why Coach Smith wants to for Arc City was, yeah, his guy threw for some yards. He also threw 2 pick sixes, which if he hadn't thrown, they would have won because one pick six was in the end zone when Art was about to score.
Wow.
So that takes 7 points off the board and puts 14 points on the board for the other team, which is Campus. So, and their quarterback only played like a game and a half last year too. He got hurt, and he was hurt for the rest of the year. So he's a good athlete, but he's new.
Wow. That's where we will see, but that's what these games are for at first, is to get a little more experience. As you know, everybody's in the playoffs, so.
And I'm telling you right now, folks, if you remember what I talked about last year with Newton had lost 20 of their 22 starters by the time they were in here to play Salina Central. You can't expect to be successful in 5A football in the state of Kansas and be missing 20 of your 22 starters at the start of the year. Well, Central has that about half. They are missing 10 people. 1 young man who quit and 9 who are injured. And I was talking to the assistant coaches right before the game. I sit down on the bench with them, and they said, just take a look at all these guys in numbers in civvies and pants. I said, yeah, I can see it. It bodes well for next year and two, Charles, but they're not worried about next year or two. They're worried about this game tonight.
Right.
And that's where these young men, like you and I talked about pregame, need to step up and start playing. And you're going to make mistakes, but you want to make mistakes early in the year, learn from them, get better, because the 9th week we no longer have district play. We now have your 9th game is playoff game for everybody.
Yeah.
From then on, after your 8 games, your 9th game starts the one and done, Charles.
Each person is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this contest at the highest level of competition and show good sportsmanship towards opponents, visitors, and officials.
And I'm looking at a new field.
New scoreboard.
And a new scoreboard. But also we got a new field. What Charles and I were talking about was last week from South, our new scoreboard has a video deal on it, and South didn't have anything up on it. Well, Central just did. And not only was it computer graphic, that was Coach Hall right there in a deal about sportsmanship. They also were showing on there the kids running out, the football running out through the line. So I think I'm going to give Ken Stonebreaker a call Monday.
Yeah, they didn't have it. South didn't have it.
And I'll find out if it's didn't have it because they just weren't ready for it yet. Because I believe next game is South here, if I remember right.
Yeah.
But let's concentrate on this game. South's got a big headache tonight, folks. They're down at Bishop Carroll. Carroll just lost the first regular season home game in like 3 years. It was a shootout with, I think, Wichita Northeast or Northwest. It was like 50-something to 40-something. So you can guarantee they're not going to be in a good mood.
Deep kick with the wind, though.
Yeah, with the wind. And I can guarantee you, they're not going to care if South is playing a bunch of young guys. and if I'm a coach at this level and I see a bunch of young guys, I'm attacking those young guys. I'm attacking those inexperienced guys. If you got an inexperienced defensive tackle or defensive end, I'm going to attack him, try to exploit him. Wouldn't you, Charles?
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do.
Well, he's got the binoculars, so I'll let him call numbers. Nice hand, straight hand off to the up back. He followed the fullback up into the hole, and he's got about, I'd say, 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah.
Ball carries number 33, Taylor Peters. He picks up 5 yards.
He's a 5'9", 108-pound sophomore. He's still on his feet. He's going to be shy of a first for about a yard.
That's that straight pound game, huh? That's what you was saying they were going to have. And
Picking up 3 yards for the Mustangs is number 33, Kalen Peters. Tackles made by number 4, Jay-Sean Bell.
And I think this is what we're going to be seeing a lot of.
Handoff.
He got enough. He popped over the 20. He popped over the 20, and that took second, third effort to get it. He was actually hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have went to the other side, though, he probably would have got a lot more yards. I know how the coaches tell you to go straight to the hole that they're calling for, but if he would have broke a little bit to the other side, it was, I mean.
And that's where you can't have tunnel vision as a running back.
That's it.
You got to keep your eyes wide open and be aware of a hole opening up. That's not the hole it's called for. Here's a quick pitch. He's going to get some yards.
And
he fumbled it, but it's going to be out of bounds. But it's going to be enough for a first down.
Taking the pitch for the Mustangs, number 33, Talon Peters. He's tackled by number 24, the Bulldogs, Malik Lawler.
Mr. Peters needs to know how to hold on to that football. That's something Coach Hall doesn't play around with. Nice, good play, and it's going to be enough for a first down. Yes, it is.
On the carry for Salina Central, number 22, Jordan McMullen. Making the tackle for our city is number 11, Hunter O'Toole.
Now he's a 5'8", 162-pound junior, and I'm wondering if he's related to McMullen, who played here a year or two ago.
Wow. It's another handoff. Good.
He's got to pick his head up, because if he'd had his head up instead of head down, he would have saw the outside was wide open.
Yeah.
Picking up 4 yards for the Mustangs, number 33, Talon Peters.
But, you know, if you're taught to run the hole no matter what.
Jacob Nelson, and number 56.
But again, you know, that comes from experience. He's a sophomore.
Yeah, but if you're taught to do it that way, you better do what the coaches say.
That's right.
Unless you can score.
And then sometimes it's just a matter of getting used to it. Once he's been back there running, he may be able to do that.
Cut inside off the block. There you go. There you go. The fullback came out and got the outside guy. He tried to turn him to the inside, but the defender jumped to the outside, and that's where you got to read your blocker, and he did, and he cut it up inside and took it up to, or down to the 34.
Number 4, Jay-Sean Bell.
Now it's 3rd and 2. Well, they haven't attempted a pass yet.
No, it's been straight smash mouth, huh?
It's straight smash mouth. And what's amazing about that, and he's going to go all the way down to about the 25-yard line, is if you look at the defense, Coach Smith said that they would probably start too deep.
Taking the first down for Salina Central, number 33, Talon Peters.
But that didn't last very long, because I watched that play. They only had one deep man as a safety, so they've got 9 to 10 guys up in the box, Charles.
Well, they're playing some sophomores, too, on that offense, huh?
Both sides are. Both sides are playing sophomores. They even had a freshman lineup wide receiver last week.
That's what South has, too. They have a starting freshman.
It's a reverse. Cut the inside of the block. There you go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep pushing. That'll be first down inside the 15. He's got to make that decision quicker. He hesitated. He's got to make that decision and then kick it in overdrive.
Right. He probably could have cut back inside and got another 5 yards.
You're talking to two ex-running backs, so we know remember the way we're coached. Okay, and there's that power offset I.
Straight.
And that's just line up and strength against strength.
Yeah, straight powerhouse.
Well, the only way you could do it different is if you would have to be in the Wildcat.
3 yards on the play, number 33, Talon Peters.
And you snap it straight to the running back, and now you have an extra blocker in front of you. So instead of having 9,
So
block out 11.
this first offensive set, boys, Central's looked good as far as smash mouth is going.
And another reverse again. Gonna dig it down to the 9. They'd be 3rd and 5. If he had just a little bit more speed, once he cut to the inside, that little bit of speed, he might have gone down and got a first down.
3rd and 5 for the Mustangs.
This is a big 3rd down right here, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it is.
Oh, they're right there.
Oh yeah, they were waiting for it. They were waiting for it.
So now what do you do, Stu?
You're 4th and 5.
Taking the handoff, number 33, Jalen Peters. Tackled by number 40, Bryce.
I don't think he's going to go for the field goal into the wind. Maybe if Malik was still here.
Yeah. Wow.
Malik Veal was quite a kicker.
Yeah.
I know he's playing somewhere on Saturday. I just don't know where.
Pass. First one.
Touchdown. Oh, he's going to be out to 1.
First down, though. First pass of the game for first down.
And that was an accident because both the wide receiver and the tight end that side did kind of slant patterns pulling the defenders away. There was no one underneath for him. That's why I actually thought he was going to score, but the defenders rallied rather quickly.
You know what they're fixing to do. Now that's smash mouth, right?
Yep. Touchdown.
That was a good setup. That was a very good set.
Now, do you think that was a message sent to the other sideline?
Yeah.
I think Coach Hall just came out and told Coach Smith what he plans to do for the whole game. Now, Coach Hall also knows if the one deep safety, excuse me, folks, kick is good, so it's 6:45. He's got a score of Central 7, Arc City 0, and we'll be right back after this message.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazing Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
All right, I would say, Charles, and welcome back, that, 9-10 play drive? Only one pass play, and that was on 4th and 5?
Yeah, and they actually look good punching that ball down the field.
That is Central of old. You know what we're going to do?
For the Mustangs is number 33, Jalen Peters. Back deep to return for our city's number 82, Kyrie Watkins, number 2, Mason Flower.
I really do think that was a message that they're saying, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pound it. Let's see if you can stop us. And they brought another guy out in the box and still couldn't stop him. He's kicking off into the wind. And the wind hung it up.
Fumble!
He's saying no. He said the guy was down. And Coach Hall is pissed off. Because his knee never touched. I wish we had a replay on that.
Yeah.
That was a quick whistle by the referee.
Now we get to see what they're made of, huh?
Now we'll see what Central's defense is going to do. They're mistaken. That's not going to make Coach Travis real happy. He sees guys running around at the last minute like that. Missed tackle.
Wow.
He got 3 yards, but he shouldn't have got 3 yards. Coach Hall was so far out in the field yelling at the official, one of the other assistants had to get out there and push him back.
Well, you could kind of see why. I mean, tough call.
No tight ends. Got 5 receivers, 3 left and 2 right. Number 7 just went past the line, gave him 5 yards. He went up to get on him and got right in his face, forgot about the wide receiver wasn't up on the line of scrimmage.
That kind of play shouldn't happen with a senior.
Yes, Mr. Burse. I'm all for you being motivated and aggressive, but you got to play it smart. Quarterback keeper, he's got a first down, and he started to lose that ball.
Yeah.
But he rolled right on top of it.
Yeah, that clearly was, I mean, you could clearly see that he was running. That was a very weak fake, I would say.
Yep. And this is a true dual threat quarterback who was hurt in week 2 last year and missed the rest of the year. So so even though he's an upperclassman, he's inexperienced. Yep. And they just gave us 5 yards back. And I don't know if this, outside their passing game, if this is a big play offense. Quarterback keeper again, and there was a huge hole. Huge hole.
If he had a little more speed, he would have been to the races.
Yeah, Mr. Burse would have been in the chase mode instead of the tackling mode.
That's right.
And that's the thing I talked to Coach Travis about before the game, is guys staying in the lane. He said, well, even might open up a lane, so he runs right into our linebackers. Well, that time the linebackers got...
Whoa.
Wow. I mean, you just give it right back.
Wow. That's not how you want them to march the ball down the field.
Nope, I ain't tell you, Coach Travis won't be very happy about that either. I can hear the Central defensive coaches yelling out to the keeper again.
So, can this quarterback pass, Stu?
Yeah, he threw for some yards last week, but he also threw 2 pick sixes. One in the end zone when they were about to score. So they lost 7 points and gave up 14. That's a 21-point turnaround. Got nice penetration.
Whoa!
Oh, he slipped.
He don't slip. He did get the first down.
Yeah.
Did he? I'm quite sure he would have got the first down if he don't slip.
Yeah, I think so too.
Tackle made by number 2, Dawson Jones.
Keeper again. And the linebackers are dropping too deep, Charles. The linebackers are dropping too deep. No one's staying up home. Or when he breaks that line of scrimmage, there's no one there.
Yeah. Wow. Well, what are we? I mean, they're just running the ball straight up the field.
Yep. Central's got to have a linebacker that stays true. It's a handoff.
He just slips. But he didn't get tackled. He slipped.
And it's not wet. This is a new turf, but it's not wet. And unless he doesn't have real deep cleats. Well, we're glad he did because he would have got some more yardage.
Yeah.
So that's 2 tackles going to the turf.
Yeah.
The turf might be the leading tackler right now.
Oh!
That's twice on number 40. That is twice. He's not watching the football. Isaiah Field, 6'1", 108-pound senior.
It's like the seniors have made the mistakes, huh?
Yeah, it should not be either.
No. Oh,
Just a throw to the underneath guy. He's going to be stopped short of a first down.
2.
Ballard's pass is complete to number 6, Andrew Drummond. Tackle on the play made by number 2, Dawson Counts.
You know, if they keep doing that, you can guarantee about 5-6 yards on that play. They didn't get that time. But you throw the underneath wide receiver when you got that triplet set out there and let the front 2 block. I think he changed the play. Coach signaled something in, and he was counting. They got the corner. Oh, nice double hit. Lost his helmet. He's going to have to come off for a play.
Taking the handoff is number 10, Gordon Hockenberry. Tackle on the play made by number 9, Ray Thomas.
First down.
When they moved that wingman and got him fullback and got him out as a wing in the up position, that they were overloading the right side and Central didn't move.
Not at all.
And gave him the corner. Well, Coach signaled something. I don't know if he changed it. He's looking to throw.
Back to pass. Oh, overthrow.
And Burst was beat.
He had that wide out guy though open first.
But he had them both open. He just overthrew it. He's got to know he's got this wind behind him. He's got to take something off with that wind.
Defending on the play, number 9, Ray Thomas. Moving 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Well, now he's almost in the wing T type, and he gives him one of the up backs. He started to slip again when he tried to cut. And the Central defenders are getting locked up too easy by the Arc City blockers, whether they're the linemen or the wide receivers. They got to get rid of that blocker and get it and make a play earlier.
Wow, that's an early timeout.
Now only 16 seconds left to go in this first quarter. When you run the ball, it makes for a quick quarter. I might even be able to stay for the coach interview. So I might be able to stay for the coach interview instead of having to go get ready for work. not going to try to talk much over the band. Mostly it's the drummers. All right.
So is this a pass? They had man wide open.
Yep. All right, this is Central had one series. Arc City, this is their first series.
Yeah.
And we got 16 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I've seen games where we've had 4 or 5 scores in the first quarter.
Yeah.
It was a track meet. Got him. Sacked him for a loss, too. He kept looking. He kept looking. I didn't watch the wide receiver, so I can't tell if anybody was open. I was wanting to watch that. Ah, 1 second. We still got a play to go here in this first quarter. Folks, with the win, he's going to try a 45-yard field goal.
No.
I'm running my regular defense in case it's a fake. You could put 7 guys on the line.
Possibility, though.
You could put
the wind's going.
You could put 7 guys on the line, rush 7, and leave 4 back just in case. And we had a game last weekend in the college where the field goal was short. The guy ran it all the way back. He cut in the back of the end zone. He ran it all the way back for 6 points. And that was a team that beat Oklahoma. I think it was SMU.
Wow.
So, if I'm Coach Hall, I've got 1 guy deep.
He has nobody deep.
Nope, he's got his regular defense out there too.
Oh, they're going to step back. Looks like some are going back. That's probably...
No. Wide right. And it wouldn't have been long enough. It just knocked down the remaining orange pylon that's been back there. Well, Charles, into the first quarter with a missed field goal. Central will take over at the 20. Now, in the field, now they have to win at their back.
And the thing is, right now is a time that they got to come and score again.
Well, I get to win at my back. Most people think, oh, win my back and I can throw the ball. No, I think the only way the wind's going to help them, it might help the running back run a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're going to throw it. Because the way you pounded it last drive, the only reason you threw it once because that was 4th down and about 4 or 5 inside the 10. And he took it down to the 1, and they scored it in the next play. He's in the shotgun.
Shotgun. Rolling. Looks like he's gonna pass. He's got a man too.
He had him. He had him.
Had a man.
He's a Mr.
Sophomore.
And yeah, it's 5'10", 142-pound sophomore. It looked like he has some decent speed, but you would have, I think, needed Usain Bolt speed to catch that one. Now, here we are in the offset eye. Hands it to the up back, the fullback, and he got undercut
nowhere.
right at the line of scrimmage.
Taking up the Mustangs, number 22, Jordan McMullen. Making the tackle, number 56, Jonathan Hagan.
Now, I don't mind they did that pass play on
So what
first
is
down.
it, Peters? This is kind of looks like might be some younger brothers.
Maybe. Oh, he's back to throw it. He's got a man open.
Wide open.
And what I said when Art Valley's got the ball is that you can't throw it the same with you got the wind like this back and this strong of a wind. You got to take something off it. And that's where your quarterback has to relax and not put so much air underneath it. He missed 2 open long guys.
Yeah.
And if I'm Mike, I'm talking to him about it. They were missing someone in the punt formation. Nice high kick with the wind at the back. He caught it at the 35, ran back to the 30-something.
Flag on the play.
Yep. Maybe a block in the back right there at about the 36-yard
There's
line.
another one.
Covering turnover was number 82, Tyree Watkins. Tackle made by number 22, Jordan McMullen.
As they would say, there is laundry all over the field.
Yeah.
Now, both are against the same team. They will enforce the one furthest back. And if that's a block or a push in the back, excuse me.
So both of them was the same thing, block in the back.
Yep. And that will take it down to the 26-yard line. You know, that kid had some speed. If he had gotten some blocks, he had been called back on penalties, but he had some speed. If he had some blocks, he probably could have took that, if not to the house, at least to the apartment.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna roll. He's straight
quarterback keeper
rolling.
again.
He's straight rolling.
Again, they are getting the corner too easy against this defense. And as a defensive end, what is the number one rule you're told to do?
Well, you got to turn them inside anyway.
Yeah. You got to chase them. If you got to chase them all the way up the stands, you don't let them get around you.
That's right. Well, that defensive end's got to turn him in. He should be turning in. He should be coming up to make sure that he goes in.
And it, again, they're getting the corner way too easy.
Flag on the play.
Ball carrier. He's bringing it out by number 18, Aaron Darby.
Hold it.
The Scene of Saline at SalinaTV.org.
Oh, let's work it now.
The Scene of Saline at SalinaTV.org.
The Scene of Saline at SalinaTV.org.
We're going like a little The Scene of Saline at SalinaTV.org. Did you get it?
All right.
Now, see how they did that? They did that the last time too.
Pass.
He's getting too many yards. Too many yards on that play. That second level of defense has got to get there. It's got to get there quicker.
He could have got more yards if he would have stayed to the outside, though.
And that's almost what you call a wide receiver screen, because you're throwing it to the guy who's lying furthest back from the line of scrimmage. You're letting the front two guys block for you.
Number 82, Tyree Lawson. Tackle made by number 88, Joshua Morrow, and number 15, Tyler Chavez.
Okay, it's the keeper again. Again, he got around.
First down.
He got cut in.
First down.
Central's defense has got to stop
and
that.
they had what, 1st and 15?
Yep.
They ate that 15 yards up like it was no problem.
Tackled by number 18, Aaron Darby.
I'm watching Coach Travis Benoit, who's the defensive coordinator. He gave instructions, and he's moving his guys around on the field right now. Quarterback keeper again.
Same thing, same play.
He's asking Coach for a timeout. Coach Travis turned to Coach Hall and made the T sign with his hand. And Mike nodded yes and got a hold of the official. That's Central's first timeout of the half. You get 3 a half. They can't carry over. Now, you talked about if he had stayed on the outside on that one play, pass play. But I think that actually might be designed for him to either cut or come back in behind the offensive line, who after the ball's thrown should be going downfield and picking up blockers, turn it into what they call the wide receiver center screen, which K-State used to run for Quincy Morgan. He would take it the outside, run back in behind the offensive line, and I mean, he got a lot of yards that way.
I guess from the aspect of when you're down there, you gotta have vision to see where that open hole is. And I mean, it's easier for me to sit up here and see where it's at as to where they're running the play.
I'd agree. He's looking to throw that same play.
Oh, touchdown!
Isaiah Burst read it right. He just missed the tackle. He read it correctly. He came in hard. The mistake he made, he should have slowed up a little bit, get himself under control so he could react to the wide receiver once he got the ball. And he wasn't able to, and he missed the tackle. Now, and with that kind of a pass play, we'll talk about this right after. It was blocked. It was blocked. So with 9:34 on the clock, we got a score: Salina Central 7, Arc City 6, and we will be back.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazing Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Welcome back. It's the second quarter. Central on their first drive scored. Took up almost a large portion of the first quarter. Arc City got the ball and had to punt. Then Central punted. Then Arc City on their second drive took the ball in. Central's got to shore something up on that defense. It's a squib kick, and they're going to call offsides. I saw the guy go across. He tried to stutter step before. The cover man on the far side tried to stutter step, not to go past, but he didn't do a good enough job, and he went across for the And I'm gonna watch this kicker. I don't know if he pauses after his first step or second step or what. Well, if I'm a coach, I'd rather have an aggressive mistake than a passive mistake. No, he doesn't. He keeps the same pace. Now he's going to kick it. And a line drive cut about the 28.
He falls
and
down.
He slipped. And he's going to be down at the 31. Or he would have gotten up to the 40 or beyond.
Number 28, Riley Counts. Mustang will begin this drive on there on the 31-yard line.
Well, Mr. Counts didn't count on the turf getting the third tackle of the game. I'll have to go out there and see what it feels like, but it looks like the same kind of turf they put in about 10 years ago. 10 or 12 years ago.
Wow. What was that? Timeout?
Timeout, Arc City. That's their second of the half. They've called 3. I don't remember them calling 3 timeouts, do you?
No.
Well, I remember playing that band. My wife graduated in '80 from Minneapolis, and they said they played it too. All right, first down.
Straight. Nowhere.
He was hesitating too much. He just wasn't picking the hole and going. And he got back to the line of scrimmage. He's got to make a decision and just go.
Mustang ball carrier number 33, Dylan Peters. Tackle made by number 7, Jake Shaw. Brings up 2nd and 10 for Mustangs.
Quick pitch. He's got to come out there quicker. He wasn't running full speed coming out. He's got to come out quicker.
On the play, number 33, Dylan Peters. Tackle made by number 24, Blake Lawler.
Did you see that as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to get out there, see the hole, then make your cut and go. All right, he's a shotgun with running back beside him. Ooh, left tackle, almost moved a little bit early. Interception.
Oh, picked off.
And threw it right to him. Threw it right to him.
Richardson's pass is intercepted by number 9, Kevin Fuller.
Brogan Richards, only a sophomore, just made a sophomore mistake. He threw it right to him.
One thing, though, they do have teams to go on. I mean, young teams, you know what I'm saying?
And they're making young mistakes.
But it's good that they do it early in the season rather than later.
Quarterback keeper again. He's got enough for a first down inside the 30.
They're doing the same thing. They're saying, we're going to run a quarterback sneak, and you stop us.
Well, they're running the Wildcat, what they're doing. And means they've got 10 guys blocking on 11.
But you know what he's going to do. I guarantee you know what's going to happen. There's no.
You know, he's still going to be tackling for a loss, but he should have been attacked for a loss about 2 or 3 yards further back. But this kid is a big kid. Number 14, what's his size?
He is 200 pounds, 6'3".
So he's a big kid. He's not some little quarterback. I mean, he's breaking tackles. He's back to throw again, that underneath pass again. This time Burst got him. This time Isaiah got him. So they've made some adjustment to that play. Now they got to just adjust to the Wildcat play.
So 3rd and about 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Well, you've gotten that or more several times with your quarterback on a keeper.
Does he keep it?
I think he will.
2 downs to make a 1st down. Back to pass. Oh!
He'll be sacked for a loss.
Whoa!
All the way back to the 39-yard line. I'm going to mark him back at the 37.
Whoa, that's a good one. That's a great time for a sack to come on.
Yeah, because in reality, that's 4th down and 18. If you don't punt and don't make it, you're going to give Central good position unless he does one of those pooch kicks.
He's not going to. They're going to run that.
Yeah, he was going to pooch it. Too much time. That's 5 more yards. So whatever they were thinking about doing, they might change their mind now.
Now you might get that little pooch kick, what you were talking about.
I watched their punter in pregame, and he was punting from the 45. He was when he kicked the ball. And even though he had to win the back, he was putting it in the end zone.
Wow.
So they've got a guy with a leg.
Oh, a straight up one, too.
It's going to be marked at about the 31-yard line. That's not even a 20-yard punt. He kicked it straight up in the air. And you could see the wind just kill it.
Yeah.
It almost came straight down.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't come down at an angle like you'd normally see a football come down. It looked more like a dead duck falling from the sky. All right, Central's got the ball at their 31. Now they need to do something. They got 5:11 on the clock.
It's a handoff.
There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. That's what you're doing. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep fighting. There you go.
1st down.
1st down up to the 46-yard line. That's a 15-yard pickup. And quite a bit of that was after first contact.
Yeah.
Going 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
Now they use the acronym YAC, and I'll share that in a second what that means, because it actually has 2 meanings to it. They call it on us. He did a quick snap, and he didn't make sure that
He was set.
they were set. Again, that's a sophomore mistake. I don't mind a quick snap. It's a good idea trying to catch defense off guards, but
He had that defense off guard.
but you've got to wait till you guys are set. Now, YAC has 2 meanings: yard after contact on a run play, and yards after catch on a pass play.
Yo,
That's going to be a
nowhere.
loss. Yep, that's going to be a loss all the way back to the 37-yard line.
31, Big Ianor.
They're going in reverse. That wasn't very well set up. The quarterback almost ran into the running back, or the wide receiver come back
They're
around.
going in reverse quick and in a hurry.
Yeah, and that was slow developing. Now if he's going to throw, he's got to take something off that.
Whoa, whoa!
Now, that's where the wide receiver became a defensive back. He tried to make a play on it, but he made sure that he was going to touch it and not the defender.
Yeah.
He's kept the offense out there.
Third, the long ways, huh?
An old hook and ladder might work. I haven't seen that pulled in a long time.
Yeah. Oh, he's going deep.
And I think he caught it.
No, he didn't.
He dropped it.
He had it in
oh
his
my
hand.
goodness.
Fastball is incomplete. And considering receiver number 31, Mega Anwar. Defender on the play is number 9, Kevin Clark.
Wow.
You're sick as a player and you're sick as a coach.
That's a bad feeling.
Yes. And you got to run all the way across the field all by yourself because you're the only one out there. It's not like you can hide in the huddles. They're running off for their punt team.
Everybody's wondering, why didn't you catch it?
All right, nice high. Well, 3:49 on the clock.
I thought that was...
Park City begins their drive at the 19-yard line.
There he is. He went on that on that. Oh, we got a flag. On the wide receiver, I guess. Coming in motion to hand off to him. I wouldn't really call that a reverse. I don't know what they call that play.
Holding. Number 3 in the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot.
Taking the handoff for us, number 6, Andrew Rodman. He was tackled by number 20, Ben Driver. Penalty on the play makes it first and 19.
Well, how about a pick six here? He threw 2 of them last week.
He may run this.
That's exactly what he's doing. And they gang tackled him. He might have picked up only 3. I thought he might have got up to the original line of scrimmage, to the chain, but he didn't. So he's now 2nd and 11. I mean, there's just too much yards given up after first contact.
Oh, yeah.
They're tackling high and not tackling low.
Boy, they're in a good 3rd down position, though.
Yep.
Wouldn't you say?
Yep, but they got 2:30 on the clock, and the sky's got a funny color to it.
Yeah, it does.
There's almost a
And
yellow
I can
to it.
see.
Wow.
Was that kind of delayed or what?
Yeah, they almost, I think, kind of snapped the ball when that fish over there blew the whistle. Again, I'm not real sure. I was trying to watch the way the Central's defense is lining up. They flipped their defense strong side to be against the strong side of the offense. It's a keeper. He might have a first down.
He's real close.
Rock over the ball carrier, New York City. Separated by number 9, Ray Thomas, and number 20, Ben Driver.
He does. They're moving the chains. You know, when you get them down like that, you gotta stand. You know what they're doing, Stu. I don't care what you tell me. You know what's going on. It hasn't changed.
Central's got to make the right adjustments.
Wow, he
nice play on the far side over there. And that's what I love about this game. You know, people don't really know football, think it's just a brute force game and played by dumb people. There's so much thinking that goes into this. Running offenses and defenses, each play.
He's back to pass.
Oh, he's going to be caught.
Whoa.
Quarterback set by number 99, Bryce Franco, and number 15, Tyler Chavez.
Man, this wind has really picked up.
Dark clouds over us too.
You can hear the wind blowing on the microphone of the referee. It almost sounds like thunder. We were right. That wasn't their third timeout. The referee made a mistake. Their timeout 4 was second. This is their third timeout. Looks like we're going to have the little mini cheerleaders tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that with Laura. Nicole never did that. Did Fiji? None of your girls did?
What, cheerleading?
No, the little mini stuff.
Oh, no.
Laura just loved it. She had on that shirt there, she couldn't wear it anymore.
Now my grandkids have, but now my...
Ooh, nice
he's
hit.
got one too. Oh, he's dropped it. He should have had that.
Yeah, but the trailing defender, if he had kept his head open, he might have been able to make the interception off the deflection from the wide receiver.
Yeah, that's definitely true too.
Nice hit down 4th and 10. And he's bringing on the punt team.
Yeah, one of my team members is the coach for the Central cheerleaders.
Don't tell me Central had too many people on the field. They must have had.
Substitution infraction. Salina Central. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
Yep. He's got really spread out. Another wounded duck.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was a dangerous deal there.
Yeah, but he gave him the ball on about the 47-yard line.
Good catch. But if that ball goes through his arms.
Yeah, it's a scramble. But 47 with 39 seconds on the clock. Win at your back. This is where you wish you had a quarterback who could scramble and run. You run, you take the ball, you count. As soon as you hit 4, you take off.
He's back to pass.
He's overthrowing every single one. He's not taking something off the ball. And that's where the quarterback coach has got to say, take something up, relax. But he's a sophomore quarterback.
That is very true.
He's got 3 left and tight ends.
Where is he throwing?
I don't know where he was throwing to. And the guy who rushed in and got decked by the fullback is still down on the ground. Here's where you wish you did have a replay.
Yeah.
Because he got hit. I heard it smack up here, and the reason why I'm saying that is this wind is so hard. We're not hearing a lot of stuff we usually hear from the field, like the pads hitting each other. The wind is just taking those words and blowing them south. I remember one of the jokes of the early pioneers out here said that it was so windy that the conversations were going on in Kansas were heard in Oklahoma. And they were hearing the conversations that came down from Nebraska.
Wow.
I love some of those old stories like that.
Yeah.
Like it was so cold that the words froze and they had to wait till spring to find out what they said to each other. All right, take something off your arm. It's a trap. I mean,
good one too.
It was a draw play. Tannen's going to take it down to about the 47-yard line of Arch City. You got 4th and a long 4 from there. No. Well, he finally got that right.
Said that's the final one, huh?
And he said he looked towards the scoreboard to make sure. He did. He turned and looked over his right shoulder at the scoreboard. He got 3 seconds to go on the clock. It's a Hail Mary.
It'd probably be a lot. Yeah, it's time to throw with all that wind, you could throw it too. Just send them on the fly.
Well, folks.
Wow, that's half.
That's half for the score. Salina Central 7, Arch City 6. And we'll see you at our halftime show. Sitting at a score of 7-6, and as we talked at the start of the game, we thought this was going to be a smash mouth football game. It has been. It's also been a game of mistakes by young players.
And then the way it started out, I thought it was going to be Central take the ball down the field and score. Central take the ball down the field and score, but it hasn't turned out like that.
No, and Central shot themselves in the foot a couple times with mistakes by young players, inexperience showing up, and when they've had the ball in the second quarter, when the wind was at their back, their quarterback has got to learn, he's sophomore, to take something off, because with this hard of a wind, he's overthrown by 5 or 6 yards.
Easily. But the one thing that, and I've constantly said it, Stu, they know what they're, I can't, you know what they're going to do.
Right. They need to start to go back to run the ball, line up, smash mouth. Maybe Arch City made some changes, but I still think they need to focus on controlling the line of scrimmage, run it, only throw it when they're uptight or you really have to. Run the football. It is your best defense, because that means your offense staying on the field, moving chains, scoring points, while your defense on the sidelines resting and getting water.
And when Arch City is on the field and they have the ball, I don't know whether they need to bring more men up in the box or what, but we know that quarterback is definitely going to run that ball.
Yep. Now, Central has made a change to their defense on the way they handle that little kind of bubble screen out with the 3 wide receivers. They've stopped that the last 2 times that Arch City's done it. But we've not been able to stop that quarterback keeper out of the Wildcat formation, and this kid is a big kid, 6'3", 200 pounds. And he has some decent speed for his size, and he's breaking tackles.
Yeah, breaking tackles. And I mean, if I'm in there and I'm Coach Hall, I'm saying, we know what this kid's going to do. We're going to stop it.
Right. And when they do set the pass and there's nothing there, he's taken off, and the linebackers have dropped too deep to get up and make a play on him. They're going to have to make that change. But we'll see. Sometimes changes work, sometimes they don't.
That's right. That's right.
So thanks for watching our halftime show, sponsored by Maori Clinic. We'll see you at the start of the second half. Well, welcome to the second half of Week 2 of Salina Access TV Friday Night Football. We're sitting on a score of Central 7, Arch City 6, and the wind has even picked up worse. Passing might not be an option, even if you wanted to. And as we talked at the halftime show, I think both teams need to just do what they do best, and that's just run the football.
Right, and that's obvious on both sides of it.
And I asked Coach Smith what he was going to do if he wanted to toss it. He had won the toss and deferred to the second half. But he told me, it's kind of funny. He said, I don't usually make up my mind until about 5 seconds before I have to. But that means they'll have the win in the fourth quarter.
Leading off for the game, number 33, Taylor Peters. Back deep to the block, number 82, Larry Watkins, number 7, Joe Shaw. And number 24, Malik Wallow.
And it's a deep kick.
Into the end zone.
So can they not run it out of the end zone?
The second half on their own.
They did last week. I watched that game. They did last week, so I thought maybe there had been a rule change. Maybe the officials weren't calling it. Because that very first play where the guy fumbled the ball and then tried to run it out of the end zone, they got tackled for the safety to start the game for South.
Well, I'm a little confused.
I am too.
Whoa!
Okay. That's number 40.
Again.
That's his third time.
Yes, it is.
That's where when I'm the coach, he's now standing beside me. Mr. Isaiah Veal, you'd be standing right beside me. It was a handoff to the up back. He's not going to get a whole lot. Doesn't need to get a lot when it was 1st and 5 after the 5-yard penalty. Boy, that wind's blowing a lot of dirt off that construction site right into the stands. This wasn't well planned out. You can't drive through there either.
Quarterback.
Is that the quarterback?
Yep. Quarterback.
I mean, he just ran through people.
They know that that's the.
Taking up the first down for Rose City, number 14, Brock Ballard. Tackle play made by number 20, Ben Driver.
Quarterback again. This time they shut him down.
Yeah, they did. They're blitzing linebackers.
Tackle the backfield by number 99, Bryce Rango, number 15, Tyler Chavez.
So there's been a change, you say?
Well, it's called a run blitz. They try to send more than what can be
accounted for.
The blockers.
Quick pass. Oh, great.
More missed tackle.
Oh!
Way too much yardage. Way too much yardage. Boy, that one Central coach is really letting someone have it.
Look, did they run the coach down that time?
Oh,
that Coach Hall?
No, that was the ball head coach, and I don't know his name.
No, right there, that's Coach Hall. Yeah, it was Coach Hall.
But it was the ball head coach who really was lighting into one of the Central defenders.
No, I'm talking about when they ran over there, they rolled him over. Quarterback keeper. That's what, 5 yards?
Yeah, but see, the guys are trying to tackle from behind. The problem is when you tackle from behind, you're pushing them forward, further down the field. You got to hit them up front and keep your legs driving.
So that's like 2nd and 5.
And you got to hit him low and take his legs out underneath him. And if you keep hitting him low, pretty soon you tire out his legs, and he can't run as hard. Wow.
Handoff, number 10, he goes nowhere. Oh, they're still fighting.
Yeah, things starting to get a little testy.
3rd and 4, what would you think?
Quarterback keeper.
Yeah. And you know it, and you know it, and you know it.
Again, a missed tackle.
First down.
Missed tackle in the backfield. And that's what you do, what happens when you drop your head. You lose sight of the ball carrier, and then he can make a move on you, and you can't respond. You've got to come in with your head up. Central's defense has got to step up.
Same thing, same play.
I don't think he could got it because I watched as he ran down this line and he stepped on the out of bounds marker.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. You can't sit.
No, you can't sit on this road.
Are we going to see that again? Now that H-back usually start moving. There he goes. And they're running the run blitz at him.
Yeah. But he didn't get much that time.
But this time, the outside guy, who was kind of tied up by the blocker, had his inside arm free.
Probably made it just to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he made it 1 yard. No, he didn't make it. He made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's the one who made the play. He kept his right arm free to be able, as the quarterback tried to cut inside that block, he was able to get his hands on him, and then 2 other people came in and helped him finish it up. It's a keeper.
Wow, wow.
Why would you think they were going to change?
First down.
They pulled the linebacker, went to 2 linebackers instead of 3. Why would you think that he's going to change? That was a bad defensive call by Central.
I'm saying, Stu, the same play, I mean, you know what's gonna happen. It's like, you know what we're gonna do, try and stop us.
And Central hasn't really been able to do that on a consistent basis. Keeper again. He's going to get about 3 yards on the carry.
As they march it down the field.
Fowler's the ball. Number 88, Joshua Morrow.
He changed. He did change something.
Yeah, he changed it.
Oh, Isaiah.
Oh!
Had him.
First down.
Had him and let go of him.
He did.
And I know this defensive coach down here for Central, he's just about had it.
Tackle made by number 15, Tyler Chavez.
Yeah, as a defender right now, there's not a hole big enough for you to crawl into. You had him sacked for a loss.
Same play. He gave it. And he's going for some yards. How many did he pick up? About 7?
They gave him 6. 4th down and goal to go from the 4. Ball's on the ground.
That back was tiptoeing too. Did you see him?
Yep. They recovered it.
Ball on the play, recovered by the Bulldogs. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line.
So they got 2 plays to make a touchdown.
Yep.
This quarterback all the way.
Yep.
Motion.
False start. Moving back to the 7. Still got 2 downs to go 7 yards.
Right.
Central linebackers are acting like they're going to do a run blitz. Intercepted.
Picked off.
And he threw it right through him.
Boy, that's the break they needed.
Not a single player on that Arc City defense came up and patted the quarterback on the helmet and shoulder saying it's okay. Not a single one did. And he's walked straight to the bench. No one's talked to him or touched him. There was a video malfunction. And he's running now, there's going to be a flag.
What'd he do, face mask?
Either going to be a face mask or a block in the back. Oh, sideline warning. That's their first warning. Next time it'll be a 5-yard penalty. They cannot be standing in that white. But see, that's the coach's fault. They're the ones who should be doing it and making sure the players are not doing it. Not even the coach is supposed to be able to stand in that white. He carried it up to the 50. Pick up a 7.
Looks like they're coming down, they're pounding it, huh? Right now, the way this game's going, they need a score right now. And the way this game's been played.
I agree. Oh no. See, when he sees that, when you're coming out wide and you see that, you immediately don't try to outrun the defense. You just turn up north and try to get what you can. Well, again, way overthrown. I mean, excuse me, how many times do you overthrow the ball and not realize you got to take something off it?
Right.
You just had a drive fail because inexperience at the tailback and at the quarterback spot. Well, like we said earlier, if you're going to make your mistakes, do it early in the season.
That's right. That's right. He's back to punt.
Let it roll, 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 roll. We'll be down inside the 15, it looks like.
Goes down to the 14-yard line.
So who right now is your MVP, or are you still thinking, Stu?
I ain't even thought about that. I might give it to the turf because it has the most tackles on the night. This new turf must be slick because we've had guys try to cut and go down for both teams, not just for one. So it is got to be.
He didn't go anywhere that time, that running back.
And I'm wondering.
Ball carry with number 10, Jordan Humphrey. He's tackled in the back, goal by number 40, Isaiah Beal. Brings up second down. And 12 to go.
You're probably going to see that a couple of times before they give up and say, let my quarterback win this game for us.
He's keeping it. Oh, pass. Ooh, that's pretty good there.
Yeah, I saw him slow down. I saw him slow down, and I was thinking run. I'm thinking, is he going to throw this thing? He did.
That was a good play.
Yeah.
But he's going to have a little more accuracy. It doesn't look like he throws very good on the run.
And he's thrown into the wind. That's where you got to put a little bit more on it. And definitely don't put any loft on the ball into the wind. You'll just kill it.
It may do a little bit of flubbering up there in the air too, huh?
They might do that little thing over to the right because they got three wide receivers on the right side.
He's rolling out. Looks like, they got it.
They're going to hold him back to about the original line of scrimmage. You might have picked up a yard, so it might be 4th and 9 or 4th and 10.
Tackle made by number 32, Michael Russell. Back to punt for the Bulldogs, number 7, Jake Shaw.
Boy, they don't have very many fans over there neither, do they?
No, they didn't travel very well from Mark City. Oh, look at that kick. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible.
Mustangs will take over at the 22-yard line.
22.
For tonight's trivia question.
Who is the all-time leading passer for the Salina Central Mustangs?
That wasn't even a 10-yard punt.
If you answer Trey Dallas, give yourself a pat on the back.
All right, that wasn't even a 10-yard punt. Now just run the ball.
That's what they're doing.
He's going down just inside the 20.
Picking up a couple yards before he's tackled by number 65.
120. Low scoring game.
Yeah, it is. Okay, that was a nice hesitation at that time. And as soon as the hole opened up, then he took off, and he's going to be down inside the 15, close to a first down.
Close to a first down, number 33, Taylor Peters.
And they gave it to him.
Made by number 40, Bryce Smith.
So they can actually get a first down without scoring.
If you get a mark, you have to be loud. Got it? Okay. You hear my voice?
We got flags. Illegal procedure. Wow, Central just likes to shoot themselves in the foot. They get something good going, then they shoot themselves in the foot. either a penalty or a negative yardage play. All right, you got to get down to 2 for a first down. You got 4 plays to do it in.
Handoff. It looks like he's break. No, they're all over it.
He missed the hole. He ran past the hole. If he would have took the first hole, he had a bigger hole in the middle, and he ran right past it. Well, he got back to the original line of scrimmage, so now it's 2nd down and 10. He picked up 5. You can do that 2 more times. He only picked up 2 yards there.
2 yards for the Mustangs, number 33, Taylor Peters.
Now you got 3rd down and 8.
Brought to the try, number 44.
And that's the end of the quarter. They're going to bring it down to our end of the field.
Mustangs lead Art City 7-6.
It does sound like a baseball score, doesn't it? Well,
Third down,
8. His own quarterback keeper. He's only going to pick up 3 yards.
So what do you do?
He was in the wildcat position.
Yeah, he was.
Now you're 4th and about 5. You got to at least get 5+ yards.
They're
going for the field goal.
Whoa!
It was intercepted. Intercepted. Oh man, he should have just ate it. That's another sophomore mistake.
Interception on the play.
The snap was not good.
Flag on the play.
Now it depends if it's post-interception or pre-interception.
Well, it's 4th down anyway, right?
But if it was on the defense,
oh,
before the interception, yeah. Now this is what they're discussing. If it's against Arc City,
well, why
if it's
would you
against
wait
Arc
so
City,
long to throw the flag? I'm not understanding that.
They might have had 12 men on the field.
Oh, it was after. Okay, because I'm going to say, that call was way late.
And that was, and the signal he gave us really wasn't an illegal block in the back signal. Usually that's a handout. Like a push. It looked more like an illegal procedure. Oh, holding. He missed a holding. The official right there dismissed a hold by the wide receiver on the defensive back out here.
Is that about pick up what, 3, 4?
Central actually has 5 guys up in the line of scrimmage. One's a linebacker. The 2 little middle linebackers were creeping up. Might see another run blitz.
He's got him. Slipped.
Another tackle by the turf.
He don't slip. He may continue to be.
They got Central in the wrong defense. The linebackers were sneaking up for a run blitz.
Well, they have to.
And they hesitated on going back, and that's threw it right down the middle.
But they almost have to, don't they?
There was no safety there.
Because they can't stop that quarterback from running it. It's a handoff, number 82. He made the corner. He turned the corner. First down.
They're taking an inside angle. They're not getting to the outside to make them turn it back into the inside. They've been able to get the corner on us all night long. That is something that's the Central coaches are going to have to work on. Because I'm telling you right now, opposing teams will see that on tape, and guess what they're going to do?
There they go. He kept it. He kept it.
Touchdown. 2 missed tackles. 2 or 3 missed tackles.
You know,
and I tell you right, as a coach, and you spend all week coaching your team to get ready for this game, and they do it right in practice, and then they come out on the field and don't do it right, it is so frustrating. So frustrating. They almost blocked it this time. Kick is good. So with 9:55 on the clock, the score of Arc City 13, Salina Central 7, and we'll be right back from a message.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazing Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Welcome back. Arc City just drove the ball the distance, and I mean from a distance, I think they were inside their own 10 after an interception on a pass that should never have been thrown by the sophomore tailback, who's also the field goal kicker. The snap was high and went off the holder's hands, and the kicker had to catch it. He ran out to the right. He should have just ate it, took it down, but he tried to throw and make a play and threw an interception. And now Arc City has the lead. They have someone hold the ball for them. Got down about the 1 or the 2. He's still running. He's still running. He's going to be up over the 45. All right, Central did not get fancy. They just pound it down the field, put it in the end zone, kick the extra point.
That's exactly what they need to do right now. It's like what they did in the first quarter.
They're going to move it back, block in the back. Hand off to Peters again. He's all the way down the field.
Wow. That's a good run. I don't know. That's probably who I'm leaning toward as mine.
Yeah, but he's made a number of key mistakes.
As in that one that I only know of one that he really was, that was a real key mistake.
Again, a handoff to the deep back, falling two blockers up into the hole.
That was Peters again.
The 50.
Wasn't that Peters?
Down to the 46, I believe so.
Gain of 6 yards on the play with number 33, Taylor Peters. Tackle made by number 40, Bryce Taylor.
Yeah, it's Talon. It's spelled like Taylor, but an N instead of an R.
Now to the fullback.
Yep. He's down inside the 30.
Picking up the first down for Salina Central, number 22, Jordan McMullen.
Yeah, Jordan McMullen, 5'8" and a 62-pound junior. And I believe that's got to be his brother who played here about a year or two ago. Taylor Peters again. Look at that hole.
Looks like they're getting down the field in a hurry.
The line
straight pounded.
But the line's blocking.
Taylor Peters. Getting in on the tackle, number 4, Jay-Sean Bell. He'll be 7 minutes short for the Mustangs.
There he goes again. Nowhere.
He's got enough for first, I think.
Yeah.
Where they're running in.
Well, it's going to be real close. It's real close.
First down.
Oh, you call it.
The ball was past the mark, the hash mark, and the first down stand was right on the hash mark. He got that on his own because they're now crashing the line of scrimmage with their linebackers. Now, there's two things you could do on something like that. A quick pitch to the outside or a quick throw to the outside. Something in the flat. Something easy to complete.
Handoff.
They hand off to Peters again. He's down inside the 10.
Just inside the 10-yard line, number 33, Taylor Peters.
That's going to make about 2 yards to go for a third down. And we know we're in fourth down territory.
Peters again.
There he goes again, and he's diving in for a first down to the 6. It'd be first down and goal to go from the 6.
Yeah.
Picking up the first down is number 33, Taylor Peters.
Now this is going to be frustrating for Coach Smith and the Arc City coaches. to finally get the lead. Now see Central just march the ball right down the field, stuff it down their throat.
Peters again.
I think he's lowered his head too early. I think he needs to keep his head up. If you come to a pile, dive over it. You get another yard or two. They're going to give him a 1 yard on the carry.
Second down. Oh.
See, I hadn't fool anybody. I don't know if that was a trap or if that was kind of a delayed draw.
So this is a big third down for Arc City.
Now mark him down inside the 2, it looks like.
Number 33, Taylor Peters on the carry.
Fourth.
He's just inside the 2. Just inside the 2.
Fourth down.
Yep. You got
big play.
Power offset eye.
It's a handoff. I don't think he made it.
He didn't. That second down play where they didn't get anything is what hurt him.
Boy, that was a tremendous drive just to stall right at the goal.
Yep.
You can't stall much. I mean, you can't fall much closer.
Yeah, we could use a turnover right about now. Quarterback sneak. He'll carry it up to about the 3 yard line. That's where, when you know you're going to do that, you tell your defensive line to submarine. Dive low, take out the line.
You think they're going to do it again?
Could. No, he's up. Now he's going under center.
They did do it again.
Gained up to the 7.
Now they got a little room. Third down. This is a big third down for them. And it's also a big third down for Central. What'd you say?
Yeah.
It's a big third down for both teams.
The linebackers are up close.
There he goes.
And he ran right past him. The linebacker.
There's a flag. There's a couple of flags.
The linebacker ran right past him. Now, if we can get a blocking in the back, that will negate that first down.
Face mask. Face mask.
You think it was a face mask?
I saw it just go. Let's see what he says.
We might have offsetting penalties. Nope, face mask. Add 15 yards at the end of that play.
That's what I saw him go just like that, you know what I mean? So. Boy, that's a killer.
Central's got to buckle down and hold them. It's 3:43 and ticking on the clock, and they're down by 6 points.
Here they go. Here he goes. He goes nowhere.
Finally, someone made a play on that.
They clamped him.
All right, Central burns a timeout. Yeah, if I'm Art City, I'm not going to throw the ball and have an incomplete stop the clock.
No.
I want to run the ball and make Central use up their timeouts.
Yeah.
I got a good punter, and I got the wind at his back. I'm going to keep in my quarterback's hands. I'm going to keep my quarterback's hands for two reasons. One, he's been effective. Two, no chance of a fumble on a handoff.
And he very well, if he keeps it, he very well could make a manageable third down.
The 2nd and 13 from the 25.
Hands it off.
And there was nobody. Oh, there's a
flag on the play.
Yeah, but there was nobody, absolutely nobody.
There's a flag on the play.
Holding. But there was nobody out here on this end. And how that is happening, I don't understand. Now, this is not what Arc City wanted. You take a nice run play.
Well, are they going to pass this now?
They got 2nd down and 20.
Think they'll pass, or are they going to?
They got the trips over here. I wouldn't be surprised if he still keeps it some way. All right, he's going to pick up some yardage. But again, there was too many missed tackles.
Yeah.
Guys lowering their heads, and he's able to sidestep around them when they lower their heads and make the tackle.
Making the tackle for the left game is number 32, Michael Russell.
Game went from a 2nd and 20 to a 3rd and 14.
This is a big third down now for real.
You definitely don't want an incomplete pass stop the clock.
So this right here, if they get that first down, boy. Central's defense has got to stand tall right now.
All right, they called a timeout right when the backfield judge was starting his 5-second count for delay a game.
I think that's called clock management.
Supposed to be how Han Solo came into the scene.
Uh-oh.
That guy came in, ran right past it. Do you see that? He was so keyed in on the running back, he ran right past the quarterback. Again, tunnel vision on the football field can kill you on both sides of the ball. Kill you.
They should be punting, shouldn't they? 4th down. I don't keep my offense in. I don't know about you, Stu. I bring in the punt team.
They're waiting for the clock to run down to burn a timeout. There he went. As soon as the backfield started his 5-second count.
Boy, they wanted the least amount on that clock as they possibly could get.
These kids playing around with a large grasshopper. When I see that, I'm thinking fish bait. I'm thinking fish bait. Put that on the hook out near some lily pads and let a big bass go after it.
Okay, looks like they're back to punt. Or is it a fake? It's a punt.
He caught it. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet. Down inside the 30.
Softball.
All right.
They needed that.
Yeah, they did. You got the ball at the 28-yard line. You got 1:20. You got 2 timeouts left. Plus, they stopped the clock to move the chains on a 1st down. Central's got plenty of time to win this thing and leave no time on the clock for...
Fake, it's a pass.
Out in the flat. That almost should have been a horse collar. Down to the 13-yard line.
Stu, I really have a feeling they're gonna punch it in.
I do too. But you want as much time off the clock as possible. Of course, you have to have the extra point to be good.
That's right.
And you'll be kicking into the wind.
Pass. Wide open.
He had the tight end open over here down the middle too. Early on, he had a tight end open. It was a shorter pass. But he knew he had all this room from that far hash mark over here. He just overthrew it, throwing it into the wind this time. If he can get more accurate with his throws, he's had wide receivers open.
Yeah, he has.
Okay, you got 2nd and 10.
Back to pass. Why are we, okay. I can relate to the pass before this one. But if it's me, I would have done a running play.
Well, you got 2 plays to get 10 yards.
Well, you could have had some of that already taken off of there.
Yeah, you could have. He's back to throw it again. They call it time.
You know,
you got it down to about the 5-yard line, maybe 6.
I'm going to tell you, I'm a firm believer. I would have never came out there passing.
They got 2.5 yards to go for a first.
4th down. You could have done that. Second down, you could have started the run.
Here's what I would do. I'd have something set up between me and my center. And if there's no one lined up straight on the center, as soon as I put my hands underneath,
go.
He snaps and we go. And you just tuck your head right behind him.
I'm probably gonna go with what got us there. It's gonna be number 33 that gets the ball. That's right. That's right. If I'm gonna die by anything, it's gonna be by the run.
Yeah, but if there's no one there covering up the center,
they're gonna be packed in there.
And they're gonna be packed in there.
See,
and I thought last play would have been a nice play for a screen pass.
See, they're packed. You can't come up that.
Go outside.
See, no, I hate the pass. I hate the pass. I hate the pass.
He's going to be short.
I hate the pass. Flag. Flag on the play. Maybe it'll be a late hit.
I think he threw the ball. And if he threw the ball,
past the line of scrimmage,
they would have had either him or our lineman downfield. So I saw something go flying before the flag did. Twice, Central drives down inside the 10 and comes up with nothing.
Because they started that pass, they didn't get there by the pass.
No, they didn't. And that goes on whoever's calling the play. If you haven't been using the pass most of the game, don't start at the end of the game. Yeah, because once you went
commit, you're done.
And you were 2nd and 10, but you know you have 3 downs to get 10 yards.
2nd and 10, you can still run.
Yep.
But when you pass on 2nd down,
now with the 3rd and 10,
you almost locked into it.
That's all he had to do.
They lost this game themselves.
Yep.
They were down there twice.
Yep.
There's no other way. This team did not beat them.
No, they beat themselves. And I would say Talon Peters is player of the game. But all the young players on the offense for Central need to step up and start making better plays.
Yeah, definitely.
Better decisions. And we will see everybody at the post-game show. And we'll be right back.
Welcome to the RE/MAX MVP Award. And our award winner this week is Tatum Peters. Tatum, you had a good game in a losing cause.
Yeah, that's rough.
So you had quite a few yards, I think, too, running, and then you're also the kicker.
Yeah, I am.
So we I'd like to hand you this award. And, I mean, I know it's tough. It's tough. Although you had a good game, and hopefully you learned from this game for the next games that are ahead.
Yeah.
Tatum, you're also only a sophomore?
Yes, sir.
So is there anything you'd like to say, Tatum? Other than thank that line for blocking?
Yeah. I'd just like to say playing well personally doesn't matter if you don't win a game.
Welcome to Friday night wrap up with Coach Hall. Coach Hall, tough game tonight.
Yeah, it sure was. Our kids fought hard. We just didn't quite make enough plays, and Ark City came out on top.
This year, it looks like you got a young team, so.
Yeah, we're really young. You know, our guys know we're not using that as an excuse. I mean, I hate even really talking about it because, you know, our guys that we put out there on the field, we expect to do the job. I don't care if they're freshmen or seniors. You know, sometimes you get physically mismatched because of that, but ultimately we've got the best kids that we feel like that we can put out there, and, you know, we expect them to do the jobs we're asking them to do.
And I think the good thing is that right now, you know, the playoffs don't start. You guys have a new system with the playoffs, so you get time to fine-tune all of those kind of things that you may be referring to.
Yeah, we've really talked about that. You know, always before, you know, district play, you had to play, you know, 3 consecutive games, particularly in our district over years past, where you had to play 3 really good games. And that just gets you into the postseason. You know, now where everybody gets into the postseason, you know, you got a chance. Regardless, it really doesn't matter what you've done the first 8 weeks, although we're kind of digging ourselves a hole in terms of seeding, you know, with our overall record. But, you know, we're not even focused at that point right now. We've got so much improving to do, and, you know, our guys' attitudes are in the right spot. And, I mean, we're gonna get better. I know that.
And tonight, really, I don't think that – I think you guys could walk with your heads high because I don't think that you guys really got beat. I think it was a couple plays away from this game belonged to you guys.
Yeah, and that's what really makes it even hurt a little bit worse because I felt like, you know, we had plenty of opportunities to take control of the game and just, you know, for whatever reason we didn't make those plays that we're capable of making. You know, we didn't make those and – you know, ended up going down a score, and then we make a play to get right back in it and have a chance to win it, and just couldn't quite pull it off.
Yeah, I know, Coach, me being a player in my days, this is a tough loss. But I really appreciate you coming out and interviewing with us.
Well, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Mowry Clinic provides the Salina community with a comprehensive spectrum of services delivered with compassion and sensitivity. We strive to create a partnership with our patients that promotes health and well-being in all phases of life. We care about our patients, we care about providing quality health care services, and we care about our community. Chances are you know many of us because Mowry Clinic physicians live in Salina. We are coaches for youth sports teams and leaders for Boy Scouts and 4-H. We offer time, talent, and financial support to a variety of community events and charities. Our children attend school with your children. Our families attend worship services with your families. And we are proud to call Salina home. We have a vested interest in the success of this community, and we remain committed to an independent practice model that promotes our proud heritage and philosophy to provide quality medical care centered on the relationship between each patient and the physician of their choice. You have a choice for your medical care. Choose a doctor dedicated to the pursuit of excellence in healthcare services. Choose Mowry Clinic.
Salina Regional recently opened our new urgent care clinic, so when there's a sudden illness or injury that needs immediate attention, we're ready for you. Now you can check wait times or avoid the lobby wait time altogether with our online check-in tool. Go to salinaurgentcare.com, choose your appointment time, and we'll hold your spot. It's that easy. Salina Regional Urgent Care Clinic, South 9th Street, right by Central Mall. When you need us, we'll be ready.
Reliability. It's about more than uptime. Backup is something you do to your work, not just your data. And dedicated is an adjective suited to work ethic as much as servers or Ethernet connections. At Nextech, we believe that the character of our IT professionals comes from the commitment and passion for their work. It's just how we're wired here. Nextech, our products and people are here for you.
The friendly staff at Salina Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Clinic, located at 523 South Santa Fe, are always welcoming new patients to serve in the areas of sports medicine, total joint care, and more. You can contact the office at 785-823-7213 or toll free at 1-866-406-4141.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazing Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.